my point. That's the point that I made. I was like, look, if you're going to be a racist, if you're going to be out here and you're going to say all of this stuff, then say it. Own up to it. Say you said it and move on.
Like, what would we do though if he was like,
okay,
yeah,
I'm really just not
thing was, okay, so he's been fined. Okay, he's been banned. Okay, none of that is really hurting him, but so much. Guess what? At the end of the day, he's still a fucking racist. Okay, none of that's changed.
And he's still a rich racist.
He's still a rich racist. You know what I mean?
But I feel like it wasn't. It's not
he's banned for life. He's dying soon any damn way. Like, does that really matter?
But it does matter because the NBA did everything that they could in their power.
I'm not saying anything bad about the NBA. I think they did as much as they could.
Right.
But at the end of the day, what I'm saying, like every person being all in the uproar, I'm like, why is everybody so surprised that this old white guy is racist? Like, not to mention that it's no shock because they have so much shit documented that he's been.
I mean, he wasn't saying he doesn't like black people.
But it's been known.
True, it has.
He was just saying
that he don't want his woman hanging out with colored people. Because his friends, his grand old party friends, you know, they're like, hey, bro, y'all gonna start eating fried chicken and collard greens and sweet. They was teasing him about it. So he was like, look, you can hang out with them. You can fuck them, do what you want to do. Just don't bring it to the game.
There's other
accounts, though. That's the thing.
Not
they have plenty of things that have been documented. This is not the first thing. It's been known in the NBA for years that he's been a racist asshole. Like, it's been known. This is the first time that even the NBA has said, they said, yeah, okay, that may be true, but at the end of the day, this is the first time they have actual evidence of a recording hearing them actually say it. But it's always been known.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? That's my thing.
If he was y'all sugar daddy and he told you, don't bring none of your nigga friends to my events, what would you do?
But I look at it like, you can't say that to me as a black woman. It's like, there's no way you could possibly be my sugar daddy. And if it was really that situation, then I probably would have did the same damn thing she did. Because at the end of the day, it's not like it would have been genuine. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you say you hate black people, but you
like me though.
Oh, like, that makes no sense. Okay, no. I got you.
I'm not out here to fulfill your Jungle Buddy fantasy.
Not gonna do it.
No. So I don't even know what happened. What happened?
Allegedly, and I've heard two stories. Allegedly, well, not allegedly anymore. It was leaked. Donald Sterling was like, he was telling his Mexican and black girlfriend, like, look, stop publicizing your association with all these black people. Like, stop. She was like, I took him off the Instagram. I thought it was okay.
She invited Akon to the game, to his game. Okay.
Now he's like super duper black though.
That's what he said.
Like,
that's what he said. He said, why'd you have to bring the black? He's like the blackest of the black guys. That's what he said though. You laughing, but that's what dude said. He was like, why'd you bring Akon? He's like, you know. And then he was like, I don't care, even if it was Michael.
The blackest nigga.
He did. Like, he thought the blackest dude. Like, is he African for real? Like, that's what he pretty much said. Like, really? Like, don't do that shit. That's you just real disrespectful right now. Like, he was really upset though that she had brought these, and she was like, what is it? Not even Magic Johnson. Like, no black people.
She was like, but it was Magic.
She was like, no. She took a picture with him and like posted it on her Instagram.
And she was like, what?
He was like, hell no.
I thought Matt Kemp was okay. He's mixed. He's lighter than me. I bet it's mine.
So okay, so
everybody got mad because he's saying I don't want black people to come to my game. Pretty much.
So
he's like, I clothe them.
Yes.
I give them food,
yes.
cars.
Yes.
I do all this other stuff. They don't. I just don't want them at my games.
Right. And you associate them.
No, he didn't say I don't want black people at my games. He said I don't want you bringing
black people to my game.
Don't show up with them.
Don't you bring
like you just said. If you gonna bring somebody, bring your pale face friends. Why to bring your other friends?
Should he just have said, just don't bring nobody to the game?
But I also heard that allegedly his wife is the one that leaked the tape.
Well, because they were going through some type of legal thing with the divorce, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was upset because if he would have just dropped the suit, and let her win, none of this would have ever happened. But because he wanted to fight, because he's a fighter, like they say, he's probably going to fight this whole having to give away that 2.5.
He's a lawyer by now. He's an attorney by now. That's his trade.
No, that's right. So this whole the thing about this whole ordeal is people are mad. What are people most mad about? That he said it, or that what he has to pay, that the $2.5 million and band put out?
I don't know what.
Are you upset about it?
I mean, I was just like, dang, man, that's messed up. I wasn't really like surprised, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he said this.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
It's disappointing that
I'm an 80-year-old white man.
I'm
Right.
saying,
Probably have hit them pictures.
I'm saying we all have relatives that say stereotypical racist stuff. Case in point, my granny, may she rest in peace, said, don't trust niggas with light eyes. That's what she said. Don't trust them.
I don't got that kind.
If you did,
No.
He's like,
My eyes are red as shit.
I
right
think
now.
people were upset about the fact that the Clippers didn't sit out. Well, that Saturday game. People were a little upset about that. They felt like they did like this little silent protest or whatever. Well, this is what they're calling it. But people felt like they should have just sat out and not played at all since they didn't have a chance anyway. But
I mean, but they probably, like, just like everybody else, some of them probably living check to check too.
this is I agree with you.
Like,
I have the same argument. That's what I told my friend. I was like, I mean, I'm sure you've been at work and you've witnessed some, you know, your superior has done some racist shit to you, be they know it or not, but you know some racist shit that just happened.
do you not show it to her?
Do you
man,
you know what?
playing.
I ain't going to work no
going.
more. I'm silent. I'm silent protesting. Like, no, you take your ass to work. Why? Because we do racist shit every day.
Danielle.
That's real.
That's what I look. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? He just got caught on tape.
When you put it
You
like
gonna
that and compare it in a corporate job sense,
It
I haven't thought about it. I never looked at it like that till now. Like,
That's their job. They got work. They got kids. They got families. They got things to
that
do
makes
too.
sense. Like,
How much money they gonna lose? They sit out in the game.
if my supervisor said some shit I didn't agree with, or that was.
What do you do? You go to HR,
Here's
right?
I
my
will go to
That's
stance
exactly
on
what
it.
they did.
I will go
They
to
went to the
HR.
commissioner.
Here's
But
my
I would.
stance on it. You had the opportunity to change the view of your people for an entire generation and other generations after you. That one moment was an opportunity for you to say, you know what, us as a collective, we don't appreciate this, we don't want to work for you, this is not the slave mentality that we have had for whatever amount of time. Look, if I'm talented and I have a God-given gift, the money will come. Money comes and goes.
Why do
So
we
you're gonna
always
sit
wanna put that
around and
responsibility on
deal
somebody
with
else? If that's the case, then guess what? We have opportunities every day to make a change. Me, you, everybody else.
Right, and
Why-
if I had that opportunity, if I had that monumental of an opportunity, I would have taken it. I would have said, you know what? This is not what I believe in. This is not the type of environment I want to work for. This is not what I want to do, and I'm not going to do it. I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to be courteous. I will go to the game. I will show up. I'll support. I'll sit on the bench, but I'm wearing a suit, and I'm sitting down. And that's just going to be me. And that's it. And I'll support my teammates as much as possible until the NBA fixed it as quickly as they needed to fix it. So you mean to tell me I miss out on one game? Because by this point in time, the commissioner had already finished everything. So I missed one game now, and I could have changed history. I could have done something monumental like they did at the Olympics or a matter of other things.
We always want to assume that's what's gonna happen.
It could have. I'm down for revolution. That's all I got.
I'm down for the revolution too, but I think all that sitting in shit is over. Like it's a new world. Like we gotta do things differently. It's
Right.
Like, it's not.
Meanwhile, these old ass white men out here are doing the same shit that they've been doing.
Yeah,
for the
and that's
past
why
100
until they
years.
die off, it's gonna keep happening. It's just what it is. The thing is, it's like it ain't changing them. It's not gonna change them. This shit is deep rooted. It's not gonna change them. What are we trying to change? The people, or make a stand, make a point, be on the news?
It's not a
So it gotta
matter.
be another way to get to them other than sitting down. Like I don't agree with that. But I'm all about revolution too. Shit, Black Power, let's do it. Whatever.
Speaking of Black Power, sadly,
I'm pulling out my mix. No,
I mean, from my perspective, I guess on the outside looking in, because I'm Asian. I really do felt that the Clippers missed out on a monumental opportunity that could have sparked the younger generation to, I guess, take a stand. Like they didn't have to sit in; they could have just walked up and said in unison, "Fuck this shit." Or something,
Anything.
just anything.
Didn't they change their jerseys? Didn't they wear like different
That shit
shirts?
was
or
whack.
That
whatever?
was
That shit was
That was the weakest bullshit in the history of Everdom.
Yeah, for me looking at it, I'm like, ooh, y'all, I can't see the logo. But
No, you can't see the warm-up practice logo,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
you
still
can
can
see
see the daggone Clippers logo that you played in. That shit is crazy to me. I would have rather gone down to Foot Locker, gone and got a cheap-ass plain blue jersey and played in that shit with no name, no number, just some blue shit like, hey, look, I'm out here representing me and only me and my teammates. I'm not representing the Clippers anymore because I still want to play basketball.
This is what's so funny though. Even after all this is said, guess what? He still own the Clippers. So be mad. He still own them. He can be banned all day, and guess what he said? They are not for sale. So all y'all sitting right here talking about who y'all gonna buy, ain't nobody buying shit, because he own them.
Yeah, he
now
just can't show up there.
Now what?
But
now what?
The other owners,
even if they could have played with their jerseys blue all year, guess what?
But if the other owners kick him out, then he has to sell. He doesn't have the option.
They're not at that point yet. They're not at that point yet.
On top of the fact that all of his endorsements have been taken away. All his endorsements are gone. We was watching the game the other day, and
he
they
don't
got
care about them niggas. He probably let that nigga team fall. He don't give a shit about them. His money is good.
So you gonna use all your own money to fund the Clippers?
No, I'm just saying he probably don't give a shit if the Clippers go to hell. That's what I'm saying.
Well, why would that's a bad business investment?
It is.
And ain't nobody trying to have no bad business investment.
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but at the end of the day, if he's trying to prove a point, has he come out and apologized even? For real, for real?
Has he said anything? Has he said anything?
Okay. So my thing is like,
he's not sorry
I'm
for
just
what he
saying,
said.
right, he's not sorry for what he said.
He's not sorry for what
He ain't sorry. He don't give a shit. Fuck y'all niggas. That's how he feel.
And that's okay for him to feel like that. Honestly, this is a free country, and if he doesn't like black people, then that's okay for him to feel like that. What I'm trying to say is, at that point in time, they could have made a stand to say, you know what, if that's how you feel, that's okay, but I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to tolerate it. People have tolerated it for years and years and years and years, and I don't want my children and other people after them to say, hey, I'm just going to sit back and I'm just going to take it because I really need the money right now, so I'm just going to let Massa talk to me any old kind of way, and I'm just going to play this here basketball game.
Alright, devil's advocate though. He didn't say anything really negative about his players.
No.
Of course not.
He just said, I don't want you really hanging out with all these black people at my games. Like, chill out. It was case in point, perhaps, I mean, because she has known to be hanging around like with people like Bishop Don Magic Juan.
And Superhead. And Superhead is her best friend. It's her best friend.
You know what I'm saying? So he's probably associating.
She was on the news today talking about it.
He's probably associating her hanging out with all these niggas as in these niggas trying to smash. They probably trying to fuck you. Most dudes or boyfriends don't want their girl hanging out.
Superhead got on there and said that her friend did not have sex with him. She did not have sex with him.
Wait, Superhead didn't have sex with him?
No, Superhead saying the girl
never
looks
had
like
sex
a man, never had sex with him. She was on the news today saying that. No, I do not believe she would never.
We're gonna get Superhead here.
She said this is she said intercourse.
Okay.
She was like, but intercourse. Intercourse.
A lot of women I had intercourse with, but
I was
a little intimate with her.
Yeah, a little intimate. A little.
That is what she said.
I was like, alright.
First of all, girls look like a dude to me, anyway.
So
she look a little man.
I was thinking that.
And then even the voice is a little, you know. They talk about black. She look Filipino to me, like.
Yeah, she look hard.
There's no black in her to me. I mean, I don't see that.
Nobody will get.
I haven't seen her from the neck down.
You see her hands. She got man hands. I mean, my hands are big too, but they look, you know, they small, they thin. She got like strong, veiny hands. You know what I mean? To be a little girl, she's really small. To have such like masculine kind of hands.
So
And features,
y'all
like
basically
her face
said
is
that.
real strong.
It is hard.
Y'all basically said it's a dude.
That's what I think. But don't.
So that's why you mad. I would have been mad too. I was saying the same shit.
Not only that, but if he got caught up fucking with a dude, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
even
Don't you
worse.
know? No. Now you need to pay her. That's what she getting this house, this $1 million condo she's staying in, all these cars and Bentleys and all this. That's why she got it. She's keeping his darkest secret probably. That little racist shit probably ain't nothing compared to what she really holding.
Yeah.
It probably isn't. Because
Telling
you wasn't
you.
tripping when he was
Telling
going
you.
off like that.
Telling you.
That's probably
She was
part of
just
the
like-
She was taking it. And
Because
if you were really black, right, and if you were really
big-
black,
with
there's no
big
way
legs.
in all these years you were really
Bring
put
them
up.
big legs around his
They
house.
have black friends. I mean,
It
for $1
might
million,
be- it might
for $1
be.
million.
There's some niggas out there that do that.
Yeah.
That's how I jig and do whatever you want to do.
Be $5 million. I jig the shit out of this boy. I jig the hell out of this boy. This shit be shining like. No, but I'm just, so this whole thing. Let's go back to it. David Sterling got. Now that's not his bait. Who is it? This is his. Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sterling.
Donald Sterling. I don't want to call her as mistress. What is your mistress?
Viviana,
Viviana.
his companion.
Play now. Was she the one who recorded this conversation?
Yeah.
Did she have an order?
We don't know.
We don't know.
I've heard two different things. I've heard that she released it.
Well, I don't know who released it, but I know I heard she recorded it.
Who was
Because if you
this?
listen to the conversation, she's kind of like luring him in so I
Yeah,
make
that's
his
okay.
comments and
Okay.
say these things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm lost.
She was
So,
dating it,
all
too.
right.
She was baiting him now.
The Donald Sterling and his wife are going through a divorce
Gotcha.
right now.
Okay.
Right. So while all of this is going on, he has his assigned individual, his mistress or whomever.
Yeah, but all yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
On the side. Now, there's, like you said, there were two rumors. There's one where she is the one who has recorded it and leaked the tape.
Gotcha.
And then there's another rumor that the wife recorded the conversation and leaked the tape.
So who, is he just talking to us? Is he the only one talking in the tape, or is
It's
it?
her
And
and,
him.
the
It's the
mistress.
It's Viviana and Donald Sterling.
V.
I have-
Stiviano is her name, and then
The Donald.
Donald Sterling on the tape. Yes.
So what was the thing about
No, he
somebody?
said it was him though. He was like, yeah, that's me.
What was the thing about somebody trying to steal money from the estate or something?
Oh, he tried to say that she was stealing money from the estate, and that he was currently suing her for like 1.2 million.
The wife or the
The mistress.
Man, let me hit that.
What happened? to him?
Just
So I was.
so that was her thing to blackmail him into
Right.
dropping the lawsuit.
Yeah,
Yes.
something like
Yes.
that.
That's
Yes.
what wife did.
Yes.
She did.
Okay.
Yes. That
So
was her
so
motive.
this brings up another point. When I'm looking at this from another perspective is, how ungrateful can a woman be?
You know what? That is true.
how
That's-
dare you?
Yeah, how dare
How
you?
ungrateful.
Women.
I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if she didn't,
I mean, look,
if she
look,
released it,
I don't know like her history or what her
Yeah.
education, but I'm pretty sure she's worthless.
Yeah. I mean, think
You know
about
what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the only thing she could probably do is jiggle his balls and
Yeah.
of course,
so, you know.
Yeah.
of course, I
With
agree
it- with
with you
that,
on
but
that.
for her to get all this, I think like a $1.8 million condo. I think.
2 Bentleys and Mercedes and all that. She got 2
Yeah.
Bentleys.
So how ungrateful can you be?
Wow.
What if-
Well, you know,
If
you
you
know, that's
got-
a good question. But she's probably going to end up coming out still even better on the
Than
back
she
end.
was.
Because
yeah.
right now,
I'm
she's not
still
even
willing
giving
to
up.
bet that she'll come up dead.
That's what they're saying. They're saying that
Oh,
she's
yeah,
been
she-
getting a lot of threats or whatever.
He's
done,
Jewish,
like,
right?
She's been rollerblading with a bodyguard.
Is he Jewish?
Ridiculous shit. Like, sit your ass down.
You know,
Don't be doing that. Don't go rollerblading.
Well,
Right
it
now.
look- I don't know.
He looks pretty like.
I don't know, he just looks old.
Who?
I don't know. After you get a certain age,
Yeah,
it
they
doesn't
say
matter
that
what
guys
race
just
you are, you
really,
just
really
look
want
old.
hair dark. Yeah, he just old.
So,
If old people say what they want to say, I can't wait till I really get old.
That's what
Yeah.
I wanna
So I
say.
can tell
Well,
all
let me
the
tell you
things,
But
but
it's just okay. It's okay. Oh,
Hey, you better not say nothing.
Yeah, he old.
if
Whatever.
that was Louis Gossett Jr. saying that, he would have said anything he wanted to say.
Yep.
He would have said the same thing. It was a white woman. If it was reversed, if Louis Gossett Jr. on the team, the Bobcats, let's say, and he's like, look, quit bringing on these white dudes. Yeah, these white dudes at the game, they messing up out there. I'm over here in the skybox, and they coming in here. They over here eating hummus. They eat all hummus. They don't want chicken around. So if he would have said that, would it have been as harsh as it is now? If he would have said it to a white woman and she leaked it, saying that he's racist against white people.
Yeah, I think it would be, because
I don't think they really care.
I think
don't think white people
I
really
don't
care.
think
I don't think white people really
care
care.
either.
the reason.
I don't think
white
Not
people waste their
that
time.
they really care, but
Yeah.
they would act like
Yeah,
they care.
yeah.
They would have to. You know, that would just give them a reason to be like, see, we're not the only racist people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They're not gonna miss that
I really
opportunity
don't
either.
even feel like TMZ
You know what I
would have
mean?
made it worth their while, honestly. They would have, and I mean, if you think about it, like, okay, Donald Sterling has a whole lot of money. Nowhere near as much as, who'd you say it was?
Louis Gossett Jr.
Exactly.
All right.
Nowhere near. So
so-
they would have been like, oh, okay,
Where is
well,
Louis Gossett Jr.?
he doesn't like white people.
We're not actually.
Okay.
We're going to bring Louis Gossett Jr. on the next show
I wish you would.
because the best Tab Productions.
He's probably down at the underground.
Digstown. We're feeling Digstown 2. That's what we're actually doing. And I'm playing the role of Louis Gossett Jr. And he's playing who's the other guy? What's the other guy's name?
Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
the con man.
Yeah, what was his name? But anyway, we're gonna do Digstown 2, and we'll be back.